you're welcome to the Olah show, the only talk show on TV where we get to talk about serious things and play at the same time. I mean, life is not that hard. And so I have a beautiful young lady here as my guest today. She's done a whole lot for herself. I mean, when I met her, the first thing she said was she could sell anything and do anything that is legal and morally right to earn a honest living. And I was blown away with that, because a lot of young people these days, especially women, feel like they should wait for somebody to hand things down to them, or they feel, okay, because I'm younger and I'm a lady, they have to, you know, they don't have to work as hard as they should. And this young lady has done what most men that I know haven't even done yet. She is Sonia Ago. Sonia, you're welcome on the show.
Thank you so much. Thank you very much.
So Sonia is the founder of the Sapio Club. She is the founder of G1st.
Yes, please.
And she just told me that she has a printing press. I'm like, young lady, what is it that you don't do, really?
I mean, kill people. I won't say killing people. No,
But that's not legal then. It's not morally
yeah,
right.
true.
So you're welcome on the show.
Thank you so
All right,
much.
so I want you to do the honors. Shuffle and then
Okay.
cut. So you don't say that I did something when I win you,
It's fine.
because I'm very certain I'll win.
It's fine. I bet do. Do you want to bet on winning?
We don't want to encourage gambling. Let's just play and be happy. All right, so I think we should do 4-4. So there's pick 3, 5 is pick 3, 2 is pick 2, 1 is hold on, 14 is general market.
Okay.
Yep. All righty. So Sonia, what inspired the Sapio Club?
Who inspired the Sapio Club? Okay, so I remember when I graduated in 2012, I actually applied for a scholarship in Cambridge. I wanted to have a straight PhD because I had the first class. And then when I met my professor, he said to me that the next revolution is that of the mind. And my course was open innovation and social media. So I wrote like a thesis or a future.
The spirit is one. Because I didn't even have this information when I chose you for this topic.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I didn't have this information. I was just like, okay, I think Sonia would be good to talk about social media, entrepreneurial revolution, and you know the advent of social media and its effect on businesses and our lives generally. So yeah.
And someone said great minds think alike. So.
Yeah, true. Good girl.
Yeah. So, sorry. This is what
I need. What do you need?
I need triangle. Yeah.
Triangle. You just shot yourself in the foot.
Oh
Pick 2.
my God. I mean, it's your house, so it's fine. You can win. Yeah. So my professor said the next revolution is that of the mind, and so
Yeah.
people should start thinking of ways to, do things with their mind. It's not a violent one.
Yeah.
It's just that there's so much information around.
Yes,
There's
true.
information on social media. There's information everywhere. So the question is, what would you do with the information that you have? Yeah. So that inspired the Sapio Club.
Wow.
Yeah.
How long has it been?
Oh, 2015.
Oh, so you're 4 years old now.
By God's grace.
Well, how easy or how difficult was it getting people? Because I know that you have events, and the ones
Yeah.
I've attended, you have like 500 people in attendance. You have over 5,000 members
Yeah.
and all of that. So how were you able to convince people?
When we first started, I remember the first meeting in 2015. I even had an ad on Linda KJ. And then I say this all the time because it's funny. So this dude literally came and said he thought it was a sex club.
Yes, sapiosexual. I mean, even when I was
Exactly.
when I was doing a live feed on the last meeting, and I said sapiosexual club, so I was like, that he just googled sapiosexual is for people that want sex. I'm like, really?
As in, seriously. Yeah, but it's good. I'm so happy. Like, so was you saying the same thing? Social
Yeah.
media. Yeah, so people can now access information. Like, when you hear something, you can Google it to see what it means.
Yes.
Yeah, so that was a bit of a struggle at the beginning. Hence why we rebranded. So it's no more the Sapiosexual Club. It's now the Sapio Club, which
Okay.
means intelligence.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
basically.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
But why did you choose that name though? Because a lot of people in Nigeria aren't familiar with that. So why did you choose that?
Okay, so
I need to come up with
some other name.
yeah, say Sonia Club or
No,
Bravado or something.
no. So Sapio is intelligence, and like
Yeah.
I said, the next revolution is that of the mind. So it's in line with our thoughts process. You know, we have like the likes of the Rotary Club, the Lions Club, and whatnot.
Yes.
This is the first Nigerian-born club that projects things like that.
Mhm.
And if you agree with me, people in Nigeria, especially the intelligent ones, don't have some form of, or I'm not saying we don't have recognition, but it would be better if we were given more opportunities
Yeah.
to, you know, harness what we already have or put into practice what we have. So
Yeah.
I mean, those were the things that inspired me to choose that name, basically.
Okay. So what direct effect, positively or otherwise, has social media has on your businesses?
On the Sapio Club,
on the
or
Sapio Club and other businesses that you do.
oh, like it's been very wonderful. It's been very positive actually. Because, I mean, we're able to reach more people
Yeah.
via the social media, and we're also working on a platform right now that would allow people from all over the world have access to what we're doing, our back end, our speakers, our webinars, videos, teaching. So Nigerians in diaspora, to be precise, those ones that complain about Nigeria being very bad, not conducive, can understand that there is already a movement. There is something that some of us are doing for them that they can join or they can participate. So I would say it's been very wonderful.
Last card.
Oh wow, really? Really? You want to do me like that? Okay. Let's sing.
Check
Oh
out.
my
Yay,
God.
Pick 3.
It's your house. I mean, I don't expect everybody to be in my house. So it's fine. It's fine.
People have been brushing me in this house, so.
It's okay.
Okay, don't worry. We'll play another round. Hopefully you win then.
I know, right?
Yeah. So you were saying?
Yeah, so for my master's, I studied the critical aspects of social media.
Okay.
I would like to call it social media. It was communication as at that time.
Okay.
So, I mean, social media can either be positive or negative.
Yeah.
It depends on how you choose to use it.
Yeah.
But I'd say for me, it's been wonderful. I'd say it's been very awesome. Like, it's been good. It's been great.
Okay. So let's talk about your foundation.
Yeah.
What is G1st though?
Okay, so G1st means God first. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Interesting. That's
Thank you.
nice.
Yes. And then God is love.
Yeah.
So love is like the first thing we see when we want to help anybody, when we see people. The first thing we should think of is love, not who they are, what they look like, how tall or short they are.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's what G1st means.
Okay, so how were you able to come up with this, and why did you decide to start your foundation?
Okay, my friends will call me a clairvoyant person, and I mean, I'm not even arguing anymore. I'd say that.
Okay. Continue.
So I need circle.
Circle.
Don't tell me to pick 2.
Pick 3.
Oh my God. This is not nice. Sorry, you asked something.
Yes. So why did you decide to come up with the foundation?
Okay, yeah. So my dad is a very charitable person, like really charitable. Yeah, but he's just not as maybe in that time there was nothing. It wasn't like there was nothing like foundation. He didn't take it to the next level. So I would say I'm clairvoyant, yes, and it's probably a calling.
Okay.
I don't know, because I'm so much of a feeler. Like I can't help it. There are times when I didn't want to feel. I'm like, please, I don't want to feel these emotions. But yeah, I see a lot of people. I did really well in school. I wouldn't say that I'm not from an elite family, but I'm from a very comfortable family. And the fact that I still had to go through stuff,
Yeah.
you know, I can imagine how worse other people feel.
Have
So,
it,
yeah.
yeah.
So those were the things that just made me say, oh, okay. And then I felt this was what I was called to do.
Okay. So how are you able to manage everything? Your foundation, the Sapio Club, your business. In fact, I know you have businesses. So how are you able to manage everything and juggle everything?
They say you should do what you love to do.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that way, when you're doing it, it's not like you're working or anything. So I'm sorry, I'm going to call God a lot. Like,
Yeah.
okay.
Do not
So-
apologize for it.
Okay, thank you. So it's just been God's grace. So I swear, if I say anything else, I'll be lying. It's been God's grace. Like, God makes it seem effortless for me. I won't even lie. So, I do my business and I still run the club and do other things simultaneously, I'd say that.
Because I know the Sapio Club, you have monthly meetings.
Yeah.
And I know what goes into organizing an event.
Yeah.
And so you do that every month.
Yeah.
So when I organize one event, I always take like 2-3 months break. I'm like, yeah, I feel drained, I need to rest, I need a breather. But you do it every month, and that's not the only thing you're doing. So in my head, I'm like, how is this young lady able to just pull everything together? The event always comes out really nice. I mean, you don't just have anybody, you have A-listers, you have everybody from different walks of life and all of that. And so how are you able to manage it? Because then at some point there'll be disappointments, there'll be pains, there'll also be the very happy moments and all of that. So.
I don't, like I said, God's grace won.
Yeah.
So those disappointments are not seen as disappointments, they're seen as learning processes. Yeah.
Okay.
I had a meeting one time and there were just 7 people. No. Like I had done my whole, like I'd done a lot of posts and stuff, and 7 people turned up. Like I wanted to die. But looking forward, I can advise somebody now. I'll tell a person, like, don't just wake up and then think, oh, I'm going to have an event or I'm going to do something and expect it to just,
catch on.
Yeah. So I think that's it basically. And then I'm able to plan properly.
Okay.
By God's grace. So the G1st, the Sapiosexual Club is under G1st.
Okay.
It's the civic engagement part of the club.
Okay.
And so to perform our civic duties, we must meet every month. Rotary, the likes of there are some clubs that meet every week.
Okay.
Yeah, and they're forced to do this whole social thing.
Okay.
So I mean.
So if someone wants to be a member of the Sapio Club, what does it entail? Okay,
so we have a website and we also have an Instagram page that has a link.
Okay.
All you need to do is just click on the link and then tell us. Right now, because we're at our, desire stage where we're still trying to tell people about it, we're still open to a lot of people. It will get to a time where you would need a referral to come in.
Okay.
Because, we don't just want people coming in thinking,
just
not, So we need a referral to come because it's a lot of work. To belong to a social group, you must be committed.
Yeah.
It won't just be a Sonia thing anymore. Even right now, I don't even consider it a Sonia thing. I have a lot of siblings. Okay. That's what we call ourselves. So we're called siblings.
Okay.
I have a lot of siblings that, contribute their time, their efforts, and whatnot. So at that time, if you want to come in, it will be that a sibling refers you to join the club.
Okay, good. Right then, pick 2.
Wow. So wait. You're just distracting me, so it's fine.
This is not to generalize, but however, the average Nigerian man is threatened by a strong woman. How do you handle that?
Okay, so the thing is, for
especially
me,
when you're a career woman, because at some point your family would start saying, you have to tone it down. Someone will advise you not to buy a flashy car so that you can get married. And another person will say, okay, if you have properties, hide it from him and all of that. So how are you able to handle all of that?
Maybe when I was a lot younger, that would have been my problem. But like right now, I'm not looking for those kind of guys actually. The kind of guys I want to end up with are guys who would, I'm a turn on for them. Like they see me and they're like, oh my God, where's this girl been? Those are the kind of guys I'm looking for. I'm very sorry, you. I'm looking for a guy that will tell me to hide my. What do I have? As in, are you joking?
Hint.
Like,
hint.
Yeah. So an intelligent man would be turned on by me. Like he would. We're going home after he meets me. Basically, it's a giving. It's just. It's not a conversation. So I'm advising men to try and be intelligent.
Yeah,
seriously.
But I also meet men that are supposedly intelligent, but however, they're intimidated by strong women. But the main concern is always the submission.
Oh yeah. Okay. So I say this. I'm a gender mainstream person, not a feminist. I like to say that. So please listen to me very well. Anybody listening, know. Okay. So I say that I'm above feminism, and this is what I mean. So gender mainstream states that under normal circumstances, men and women should live equally if I have to beg a man to respect me, then I am sorry. Because I'm an intellectual person.
Yeah.
An intelligent man can never, like, babes, I'm not going to say, sir, it's like teaching him to breathe.
Yeah.
An intelligent man knows that I am a human being. Like it's,
First.
and then an intelligent woman knows that she should. Why would a man be pointing out that you're not submissive? No, it's not. So this I think it's both for
the
the
conversation.
It's both for the men and the women.
Yeah.
Yeah. Even the Bible. You're a Christian, right?
Yes.
Or whatever. Like I'm sure the Bible and the Quran states the same thing, that women be submissive or love your men or whatever.
No, the men are supposed to love their wives and the women are supposed to submit to their husbands.
There's a love and there's a submit. So as a woman, I wouldn't say, oh, try and, be more than a man, or we're just two human beings trying to live equally, trying to.
It's not a part or so.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. So an intelligent man understands that this is what she's bringing to the table, and this is what I'm bringing to the table. So when he lacks, I'm strengthened. When he lacks, I'm strengthening him, and when
you're weak, he's strengthening you.
Thank you.
So it's a balanced relationship.
It's not a conversation. Like it's not. If he starts to say, Sonia, you're hot-headed, or you're not submissive, or you're stubborn, then I have a problem.
Yeah.
And I don't.
There's something wrong.
Yeah, there's something wrong with me.
It's a character flaw that needs to be worked on.
Thank you.
Good.
So both for men and women, please, we need to learn to live like equally, simultaneously. There's no. The struggle is not against each other. It's against poverty.
That's it. Really?
It's not me and you, sweetheart. It's poverty.
You just nailed it, girl.
Please, baby. Yes. So
all right. So we're going on a short break right now, where I get to figure out if I want to trash Sonia or just let her.
You let me beg her because my hands are not looking.
It's still the Olah Show. We'll be back shortly.
They say time is money. It's why I'm seeking Benjamin's watch. Running businesses on Old Testament thoughts, my temperaments are lost in harsh realities. I'm now old, but it seems casualties are sticking on the news. I paid my dues, morning tears for laws, jewels, trying to resist Yahoo temptations. Ski masks wearing youths, fighting for the loots in the Niger Delta. A kidnapped baby is crying because she can't find a helper. Helter skelter, mothers they run. As many sons have turned targets of occultic guns. I've got my eyes on the crown of success like Rolex reading the Quran. I sit to the balcony and watch the sunsets. An economic analysis is done with the eyes of the eagle, and in the face of dirty politics, armed robberies and poverty, I decipher the lines of a young man's wrinkle. These are the lines of a young man's wrinkle. These are the lines of a young man's wrinkle. So I look up in my horizon where light once shone, remembering blood relations and families gone, goods and evils done, prophecies haven't come to pass, so I blast like guns. My visions are like bullets into the future where a word is born. Family bonds once broken and sealed. So a youth try to go legal, but it's hard breaking up the old of these dirty deals, trying to keep it real, but still it's hard being a man. And my girl left me for a Yahoo boy cruising a C-Class Benz. So, Pepe gas rest. But until then, I no go relent. For pain paints words. The only ones letting ears to our cries are the walls, and the walls are junkies filled with cracks. Agberos attack, and they snatch your bag. See these politicians stashing our monies like rising stocks. Yeah, rising stocks. Only the rich know it. The lines of a young man's wrinkle. These are the lines of a young man's wrinkle. These are the lines of a young man's Wrinkle. It's tough being a young man in this space. Wrinkle. Wrinkle.
Welcome back. It's still the Olah Show, and I still have the beautiful Sonia Agu here with me. I hope
Last
this
card.
changes.
Last card.
Are you serious?
Touch. Finally.
Oh, she won.
No,
That's
but you
good.
won now, so it's fine.
Yeah, so it's even.
Yeah.
All right, so Sonia, it's time for you to serenade us with your voice. Just
My
for
God.
those that don't know, if you have a singing talent. Okay, yeah. This is yours.
Oh my God.
Serenade the world. Heal the world with your voice.
Oh my God. Please, let me apologize to the world before we start. Oh world, please forgive me. Just listen to the lyrics. Can I start?
Yes.
There's a place in your heart, and this place is love, and this place could be brighter than tomorrow. And you really, oh my God.
You can chew your tongue.
Oh, okay,
Don't
cool.
worry.
In this place,
Sorrow.
there are ways to get there. If you care enough for the leaving, make it a better space, make a better place, heal the world, make it a better place for you and for me and the entire human race. There are people dying. If you care enough for the leaving, make a better place for you and for me. If you want to know why, there's a love that cannot lie. Love is strong, it only cares of joyful things. Sorry. If we try, we shall see. In this bliss we cannot feel. Fear or dread, we stop existing and start living. And it feels that always love's enough for us growing to make a better world, to make a better world. Heal the world, make it a better place for you and for me and the entire human race. There are people dying. If you care enough for the leaving, make a better place for you and for me.
That's what you know it.
Oh my God. And the world we once believed in will shine again in grace. Then why do we keep straining life around this earth crucified so to its pain to see? The world is heavenly with God's glow. We could fly so high that our spirits never die. In my heart, I feel you. Oh, my brothers and sisters actually. Create a world with no fear. Together we'll cry happy tears. See the nations turn their swords into plowshares. We could really get there if we cared enough for the leaving. Make a little space, make a little space.
Make a better place.
Make a better place, heal the world. Make it a better place for you and for me and the entire human race. There are people dying. If you care enough for the leaving, make a better place. And for me, even from Nigeria, okay? Don't just look at us as bad people. Make it a better place for you and for me and the entire human race. There are people dying. If you care enough for the leaving, make a better place for you and for me. Heal the world. Make it a better place for you and for me and the entire human race. There are people dying. If you care enough for the leaving, make a better place, make a better place. This song makes me cry actually. Yeah. 5.
Well done.
Thank you.
Well done. It wasn't so bad.
Oh my God! I
It
think
really wasn't
no,
so
no, no.
bad. Well done,
It's
darling.
Michael. We have to thank. Wherever he is, like may your gentle soul rest in perfect peace.
Amen.
Yeah.
Amen. So people, it's been fun having Sonia on the show. I've learned
Thank
a lot
you.
from her. I hope
Thank you.
ladies out there have been able to learn a lot, and young men out there have been able to learn a lot also. It's been the Olah show. Thank you very much.
Thank
darling,
you so
for
much,
coming.
Ola. Thank
Till
you
next
so much.
time. Bye for now.
Bye.